I'll turn this
Okay, here we go.
we'll go like this so you can hear it too. No, you should be able to hear it. Yeah.
That's great.
Awesome job, SirGasso. Awesome job.
Great.
Awesome job.
It's beautiful.
Well, all right. So we are officially kicked off here with the award ceremony for the Warlords of Chaos campaign. Thank you guys so much for the whole time. Like we were running it, like all the love and support and energy that you guys put into it. A lot of you guys contributed in a lot of ways behind the scenes, and to everybody else, even just for showing up and supporting it when the chips were down and sticking with your teams and all that kind of stuff. I mean, really, honestly, this is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, tournament things that I've ever had the privilege of hosting, and that is due in large part to all of you guys. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for all the support you gave this campaign. So on that note, congrats to Yoku and Bobetta and the Hanatic Alliance. I don't know. I think I congratulated them a while back, but it's been a while since we talked about all this stuff, so I just wanted to make sure I threw that out there again. Bobetta and Yoku, you guys did amazing jobs leading your teams, and yeah, you guys killed it and deserve every bit of credit and praise for bringing your alliance to victory in this campaign. So congrats. And to MJ as my teammate for my alliance, we didn't win, but man, it was a blast. It was a blast flying with you. I mean, my favorite parts were the off nights, just shooting the shit and strategizing and talking about stuff and draft strategies and all that kind of stuff. It was honestly like a lot of fun. So I'll cherish those memories forever. So even though we didn't win, we still won. You know what I mean? Like we won because it's something that we'll remember forever, and it was a hell of a lot of fun. So, thank you as well. You're a great teammate to have. Let's see. So, yeah, a couple things about this that I noticed from prior events. I really feel like the sportsmanship was an all-time high. I mean, it's really just amazing to see. Like, I mean, you know, it's kind of an impossible ask in most cases with internet gaming these days. You know, it's like we're fighting against each other every week, and some really intense combat, and it definitely gets intense, but to be able to still jump in the same channels and be friends and be teammates with some of the people that were your worst enemies the week prior, it's really impressive. And so what you guys have all done here with the sportsmanship, the camaraderie, building friendships and all that kind of stuff, and even, you know, outside of the tournament nights, even just in the community, is really impressive, and I feel like it's been at an all-time high. So even the times where I'm not in the channel, I've seen when you guys are on, and yeah, I notice and I appreciate everything you guys have done to help make this Chaos Squadron family something special in and out of the Discord. So yeah, let's see what else. A couple more talking points before we get going here. Obviously, a huge shout out to SirGasso. More than anyone, I've got some other names to pull here that also did amazing stuff, but I got to stop just for a second because SirGasso really like just went above and beyond with all like the stat categories, like all that artwork and all the caricatures that like my wolf one on the screen, and as you'll see, like a bunch of the other ones that that people had gotten over the course of time that he's done. Just really incredible stuff to help really bring this vision to life. And then of course with the award ceremony and everything to help, finalize everything was a huge help. So I apologize that we were so delayed with everything, but as I think you'll see, this is totally worth it with all the work that went into this. So thank you, SirGasso, for that. Another shout out to Drums. He did all the team logos and stuff, and then he took a lot of time to write the lore. So thank you to Drums for his contributions to team logos and some other artwork and his contributions to the lore and stuff. Very, very much appreciated. And then also to Player, which you guys will see here. I'll talk about this more as it comes up, but Player did some really cool stuff that I won't spoil quite yet, but you'll see. So we'll get to that in just a minute. So I'll circle back around on Player. Let's see. Last but not least, let's see. I did post the final stats. So if you guys heard like a bazillion pings about half an hour ago, that was me just going and posting all the final stats. Just for anyone wanted to look at that stuff. So it's all posted. Obviously I didn't post like there's a couple category things that I didn't post because, that's for like the stats after an event night or something, but I posted all the other things where you can show like a summary of all the weeks type of thing. So all that's there if anybody wanted to see it. Now what we're going to do here, the format, obviously we have 3 categories for each of the wing rolls. We have our Nightbeasts, which is our bomber wing, the Spellweavers, which was the dog fighters, and then the Tempest Guardians, which was the fighter wing. So we're going to go through, we'll start from 3rd place, then do 2nd, and then 1st, and we'll go through each of the categories that way. So let's go ahead and begin, starting with the Nightbeast Praefectus Award. All right, congratulations, Drums of Burke.
Yeah.
You are the Praefectus-Nightbeast. Now what you'll see on the screen here for this will be for each of the players. This is an actual picture of your certificate that I hand signed, and then we scanned it back in to put it into this slideshow. So thank you, Drums, for all of your hard work. Everyone knows you're just a renowned objective player. You were a hot pick every week in the draft, and it was you were a key strategy for like if we didn't get you, then we had to make up for that somehow. But it was definitely like a who's getting Drums type of thing every week, and that's just because of all the outstanding objective work that you do. So well deserved. Thank you everybody for being here to help support him, and congratulations, Drums. If you'd like to give a quick little speech, just something short and sweet, maybe whatever, like something memorable about the campaign, or your favorite thing, or maybe even if you want to give a shout out to somebody else that made an impact on you, maybe somebody that didn't win an award. Whatever you say, the mic is yours, Drums.
Thank you all for being in my sights to shoot down if we were stranded in front of the objective that I occasionally factored down. Thank you for your contribution for getting me some hero points. But thank you to all the team leaders that I was on during the course of the season. It was a lot of fun. Thank you to Wolf to put this all together, to SirGasso in the art department to putting this all together as well. It was a lot of fun. Can't wait for the next one. And I just hope that we can all get better at this together. It's so much fun.
Hear, hear.
Yay.
All right. Thank you, Drums.
Good job,
All
Drums.
right. Up next, we have a tie for 2nd. So the next 2 names that get shown are actually tied for 2nd. First up, we will go ahead and show Tel Rivka, the first of 2 Tribunus-Nightbeasts. Tel Rivka, congratulations. That's a hell of a job you did, man. Fighting your way into that spot. Man, this, I'm gonna rinse and repeat, say the same thing again with the next person as well. But there's quite a few of you guys that I've just been amazed. You guys seemingly kind of came out of nowhere and just quickly became a staple around here. Just an integral part of Chaos Squadron. And like I was saying with Drums, like the objective stuff was such a key element to the campaign that, looking at some of these night beasts out there, it was always a question of like, oh man, like, okay, can we get Tal? Can we get drums? Can we get, some of the other guys that I'll talk about here in a minute? But you were incredibly impactful and have definitely done a lot to just make this place awesome. So thank you, congratulations. The mic is yours to give your acceptance speech.
Okay. Thank you. I just wanted to say thanks to Jyn and Gasso and Cyril for kind of fighting me and inviting me to Chaos Squadron. It's been a lot of fun, and hope to do this again in the future.
Here, here.
Yay!
All right. Congratulations, Tel. All right. Next up, also tied for second, the other Tribunus-Nightbeast that we have is Arcanic Flame.
Oh no! Oh no!
And his co-pilot.
And my co-pilot.
And so now we know how he seemed to have the edge on so many people because he had an extra set of hands in the cockpit. So, but we'll still count that. That's still valid. I dig it. So congratulations, Arcanic. Just like I was saying about Tel, like, man, I don't know where you came from, but you just blasted in and made such a huge impact. Just an incredible job. Super amazing with the call-outs. I think it was one of the first weeks that we played. I had the privilege of having you on my team, and I remember talking to some people afterwards. And I was like, God, it was like Arcanic, he's an amazing pilot, this, that, and the other. I was like, but what I didn't realize, and this is valuable too, when it comes to draft strategy stuff, I was like, the dude knows what's going on. He's Johnny on the spot when it comes to call outs and all that kind of stuff. Like he knows what's going on, and he had some very helpful contributions, just like running the team and making call outs and stuff, and just the whole package, man. It was just an amazing job. So very impressive. Congratulations. The mic is yours.
Thank you, Wolf. I'd like to thank you for many things about that speech and this organization, this event, and all the rest of it. For pointing out, I do bring good TACCons. I try to bring the whole package, like you said, awareness and awareness for others. I'd like to also thank Stone for being the guy who's sort of giving you guys a little bit of publicity, and that's where I found you on his stream, and for you guys all inviting me that one time before the campaign started. And I'd also like to thank Purple Dean for dropping out to give Drums third place. No, that's actually a bad joke. Too soon still, my bad. But but no, Drums is our pun guy, and I love you for it. Your puns are great. Wolf, you're great. Gasso, your artwork's great. Chivy, I hate you to death.
Thank you.
On to the next.
Oh, well, here. Thank you, Arcanic. Awesome job, dude. Congratulations.
Congrats.
All right, and to our Legatus-Nightbeast. MJ. Our cackling wonder. That's a perfect cackle. Congratulations, dude. I don't know what your smoke. Well, you don't smoke. You don't do anything. I don't know where you're getting your superpowers. But hot damn. I mean, you are an incredible pilot, dude. And just annoying as shit to fly against. I'm glad I had you as my alliance partner, and I didn't have to fly against you during the campaign, because you've just got everybody dialed in, man. Like, everybody's heroship levels, what's going on. It's scary how good you are. So, man, congratulations, amazing job. And on this note, this is where we'll actually get to see a sneak peek. All of the top players from each wing role are getting a special trophy sent to them, made by player. And so let's go ahead and see what that looks like for the Night Beasts. They're still in production, but they're coming quite coming along quite well.
Yo. Nice.
So players, he's got a 3D printer and all this stuff, and he's been working really hard and coordinating with the art department with SirGasso and making these really, really cool trophies.
Is that
So-
Tatooine?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Nice.
Whoa.
You'll see some of the
Amazing.
kind of themes throughout them. Yeah.
Yeah,
That is actually sick. Okay.
that is sick, man, and you can have that on your desk for all time to commemorate
Mm-hmm.
your achievement, brother. So congratulations.
Yeah.
That wraps it up for our Night Beasts. Oh, I never gave you the floor.
Oh,
Yeah, shit. Take the mic, MJ. Cackle away.
All right. Okay. Well, if there is one person though, I will have to thank. He's not here, but Galen. Thank you for everything that you have given with the guide, and inviting me to the server, or where I just happened to run into the tournament, and helping me develop very quickly. Hey, and thank you everyone else for playing.
Well said.
You're here.
Congrats.
Awesome. Congratulations, MJ.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Congrats,
Galen, if you end up watching this one day, thank you. Good job. Thank you for bringing us MJ. All right, so moving into the next wing roll category, we're going to look at our Spellweavers, which is our designated dog fighters. First up, we've got our Praefectus-Spellweaver. That award goes to the one and only Hexus. Congratulations, Hexus. You are the Praefectus-Spellweaver. Just genuinely amazing flying, dude. I've known you for quite a while. I've seen you develop as a pilot. Love what you bring to the community, and yeah, just the biggest congrats I can give you, man. Well deserved, well fought, and thank you so much for your contributions and for this amazing achievement. Take it away.
Thank you kindly. I'm humbled. I'd first like to thank my mother, of course, because she introduced me to Star Wars when I was 6 years old. And if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be here today. But most of all, I'd just like to thank all of you for flying together with me. It's really fun. And yeah, like I've been doing this for years now, since the Black Squadron days, and thanks to Wolf for recruiting me in the first place on some random Thursday evening that I was playing by myself. It led to a wonderful journey and, years of friendships. So yeah, thank you everyone. It's so much fun flying with you.
Here. Congratulations, Texas.
Can I get an English translation?
Nexus. Well done.
I get an American translation.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to have some talks after this ceremony, aren't we?
Oh, another quick shout out, man. Like, dude, the dedication with you being in that, and was it 5 hours ahead of Eastern time, and playing in our events as much as you do. That's, and you're respectable, dude. You have a nice, you have a job to hold down and all that. Like, it's really impressive, man. Thank you. Thank you for your dedication to it, man. That's pretty impressive, dude. So
it just shows how much I enjoy it, and I suppose I should also thank my wife. Well, yeah, my wife for being patient with me when I'm sleepless the next day. Every Friday.
Sounds like you married a good one then.
Yeah, I did.
Well, congrats.
Well deserved, Texas.
Cheers.
All right, so let's see. Our Tribunus-Spellweaver is next. Do we have DLB in the house?
No, he is not here.
I didn't think
We're also missing a Bobetta, so there's that. We got two award players who are missing.
Well, that's okay.
Don't look
well,
back.
if people are recording, they can go back and watch this. So, DLB, I know you're not here, but I'll say this for the recording and just for all ears to hear. You're a sick pilot, dude. It's well deserved. Amazing dogfighting skills. And yeah, just really impressive stuff. I mean, to sit there in a group like ours, just which is so full of so many talented pilots, and to be able to pull Tribunus-Spellweavers, nothing short of amazing. So if you go back and watch this, congratulations, and thank you for all your efforts and for fighting the good fight. All right. So yeah, everybody, congrats to DLB. And moving on to our Legatus-Spellweaver. Who could this be?
Oh, in the pimp.
It's a pimp. Chivalry.
Oh, Chivi. Could it be anybody else? I mean, Chivi's just a legend, man. So my journey into all of this, it really has a lot to do with Chivi from the earliest days, man. He's always just been super elite. He was the one that I really like. If I knew I wanted to get better at dog fighting, like that's where the bar was, you know. And I've been flying with and against Chivi for many years, and I just tell you, there's nobody better at dog fighting. Chivi is the GOAT when it comes to dog fighting. Well deserved. Congratulations. The mic is yours, good sir.
Well, I just thank you very much. Thanks for putting this on, and thank you for all the years for you, Wolf, and everybody that still plays. I never foresaw it turning into what it has, and it just means so much to me to have everybody here tonight, and to for all the years of dedication and time that everybody's put into it. It's a really special thing. And you know, for a game 5 years old that has, you know, a minuscule player base in it, and for us to continue coming back, and not only coming back but being hungry for it, just excited to be here. And just, you know, there's nowhere else I'd rather be on a Thursday night. And just thank you so much, everybody, for putting the time in and dedication, all the hard work. It's been quite a journey, and hopefully it's not over yet. And you know, it's just a really heartfelt thank you, and just I'm so happy to be a part of it. Thank you very much.
Here. Congratulations, Chivi. Well deserved. While you're talking, did you get to see your A-Wing trophy there?
I did. That was pretty
That
awesome.
thing's sick.
Yeah, that is sick.
It is.
Oh, it's so
Gasso,
stunning.
Special
amazing
guest design
job,
by
man.
Gasso on that wave. It's incredible.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, congratulations. All right, so moving on to the next category, the Tempest Guardians. We have our Praefectus-Tempest Guardian, and that would be my good friend Stranix. Such an amazing pilot, dude. It's just gross how good you are. I mean, honestly, you could have flown in any of the wing rolls, and it was just you would have done well at anything. For those that don't know, Stranix is another one that hails back to the earlier days of Black Squadron and stuff, and man, I've just been so amazed watching this dude rise up as one of the best players in the world. It's really impressive stuff. So Stranix, you deserve every bit of this praise. Congratulations, you are the Praefectus-Tempest, and the mic is yours, good sir.
Hello. Well, first of all, did you exclude yourself from the top 3? Because I was like number 4th.
I did, but I'm not competing. It's you deserve every bit of this, man. So it's not. Yeah, don't even worry about that. You're in there. You got it.
Yeah, you caught me by surprise. Well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like number 4, not saying a word. Well, thank you guys for all being there tonight. It's really cool. I had a lot of fun. I was away for a while. I came back from this tournament a bit rusty, but I had a lot of fun. Like being draft almost like 50-50 for each team, like every week. So it was funny to competing against the opposite team every single week.
Yeah, much to our chagrin, Oh, no. No, we don't have Stratix. Yeah, amazing job, dude. Congratulations.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
All right. Next up for our Tribunus-Tempest. You said Bobetta's not here?
That's what it appears to be missing. Yeah.
Yeah, but that is missing.
Well, it's all good. He probably had something going on, but we'll still give him all the love and congrats in case he goes back and watches the video. Bobetta, congratulations, brother. You are definitely the hardest pilot to kill. I don't know where you get your squirreliness from. Maybe it's because you use a controller. I don't know what is going on there, but sweet Jesus, you're hard to kill. You're also an amazing team leader. You have incredibly good strategies. You brought your team to victory most of the weeks that you flew, and it's nothing short of incredible. So you deserve every bit of this praise. Congratulations. You are the Tribunus-Tempest, and I thank you for everything that you did to lead your team to victory. Congratulations.
Congrats.
All right, and moving on to the Legatus-Tempest, the one and only Yoku. Yoku, man, I don't even know where to start. I've said this 1,000 times already. You're just so nasty good, man. It's crazy. You know how to do everything well. And in the same way I was talking about Bobetta leading his team, you likewise led your team to victory more weeks than not in this campaign. You absolutely slaughtered it. Every week you were just a huge threat to us. And I'm just amazed at how good you are at this game, dude. I remember back in the day, back in the Black Squadron days, already being very impressed. And for a while there, I remember you were really dogfighter heavy, and I was really impressed. And Chivy and I used to talk about, I was like, man, Yoku, man, that dude can fly, you know. And then you started showing us how good you were with objective and everything else too, and just one of those pilots that can do everything well, and can do it better than just about anybody in the game, man. One of the best pilots in the world, bar none. So amazing job. Congratulations. You are the Legatus-Tempest. I'm super excited for you to get that trophy and stick it on your desk, dude. You deserve every bit of that praise, and congratulations. And the mic is yours.
Congrats.
Yeah, can I just say that trophy is fucking sick, dude.
Right.
The trench run, oh my god.
Cool.
Right?
Thank you, Wolf, for the kind words. Couldn't have done it without you and without everybody else. But I mean, you were the one that recruited me in the first place. It was so weird. I just had logged on for the first time in like a year, just decided to play, and then you were there. And I usually don't join online groups or anything like that. I've never been that kind of guy, but I don't know. I was just like, sure, I'll give it a try this time, and turns out it's been one of the best experiences I've ever had in my entire life. So, thank you for that, and thank you for the award and the trophy. Love you guys.
Here. Congratulations. We love you, brother. Thank you so much for everything you've done over the years. Yeah, man. Awesome job. To everyone else, thank you guys so much for supporting this campaign. And man, honestly, like, you know, we only have the 3 per wing roll to give awards out to, but I shit you not when I say, like, one of my favorite parts of this whole campaign was like looking at the stats in between event nights and just analyzing and psychoanalyzing every player, like every one of you guys. Like, I shit you not, I'm not MJ or anybody else that was privy to those conversations will tell you, like, I'm not lying when I say, like, every single player in this room, like, we would have long discussions about and talk about your strengths and what you bring to the table. And it's just really impressive. I mean, there's no doubt that Chaos Squadron, I know the game is kind of dead, but I mean, we are the best, and by we, that's you guys. You know, we are undoubtedly the best. Not just in skill, like absolutely in skill. And that's not to say there's not other. I mean, there's some amazing pilots out there that aren't in Chaos Squadron, and hats off to them as well. But collectively as a group, we are the best. And the other piece of that is what you guys bring to the table with your loyalty and your friendship and your positivity and all that stuff. I couldn't be prouder. I don't know how I got so lucky to stumble upon a group like this, but you guys deserve a lot of praise. And so on that note, we have a digital certificate. It's not a physical one that's being mailed like it is for the top 3, but I wanted to do something, and so we have a digital certificate, and I signed on a thing and like uploaded my signature for SirGasso, and we're going to put together a digital certificate with your name on it upon your request and send it to you digitally for you to print out and to commemorate your contribution in the campaign. So for anybody that wants something like that, message SirGasso, get on the list, and we'll get you a certificate sent to you as well that you can print out and put on the wall. And it is my real signature. It's just in digital form so that we can send it to you digitally, obviously. But yeah. We also have another thing that Player's working on, and I'm going to pass the mic over to Player because he's been doing all this awesome stuff with the 3D printing, like you saw with the trophies, and he had this really cool idea that I'm going to let him tell you about. So, go ahead, take it away, Player.
Thank you. So, in a similar vein to just that kind of sense of community and everybody, having come together, I've been here who knows how many years, somewhat off and on occasionally. But just seeing all the familiar faces and new faces come in and fly together and have this awesome experience, I wanted to try and give back as much as I could to as many people as I could. So the general public, all of us, will be getting these tokens with your wing roll on them. Just DM me, similar process to SirGasso. DM me with your your address and what wing roll you did, and then they'll arrive in envelopes. As for the leadership, of course, I wanted to honor them as well. Fantastic people who had such commitment and were doing more than just showing up Thursdays. They're showing up so much more than I probably even know about. So these people will get personalized ones with their team logos on them and their names on the back. And then for the runner-ups in each category and people who got, the heroic finishes and stuff, I'm still finalizing some designs for that, but I'm hoping to get some extra little stars or something on there to commemorate your achievements in this. Also, for shipping information, if you don't live inside the U.S., I have looked it up. It's going to be a little bit difficult to ship out, but definitely will be able to.
Awesome.
That's,
Thank you
that's
so
really
much,
awesome, Player. That is amazing, man.
That's
Thank
so
you.
cool. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, these
Yeah,
might,
awesome stuff, man.
just by the volume I'm hoping to receive of requests, these might take a couple additional weeks to get sent out to everybody.
Yeah, and same with the digital certificates. That'll probably take us maybe another week or so to get together. But yeah, I have for all the top 3 that we went through, tonight's winners. I have your certificates ready to mail out. So just make sure, if you hadn't already, just make sure you shoot me your address, and I will get those mailed out to you post haste because I've got them signed and ready to go. So yeah. I hope you guys all enjoyed all this stuff. And actually, at this point, if there's anybody that wanted to take a minute and take the mic and say anything, I'll leave the floor open here for a minute for anybody else to say anything they'd like to say.
I got to thank my damn cat. Duh.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
How dare you?
We should all thank
He's
both
my
of
damn
our,
co-pilot.
Oh, yeah.
we should all thank both of our parents because without them, we would not be here physically.
True.
Yeah, I know. Hexus was the first one to think of it. I think, right? You were the.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a
Yeah.
classic thing in
Oh,
a speech, though,
yeah,
right? Thank you, Mom.
right.
Like the first thing you do, right? But like literally, I had a reason. Like I wouldn't like Star Wars if it wasn't for her. But I did want to thank one Mr. Chivalry Rebel as well for kind of encouraging me to become a better dog fighter. He saw something in me, I suppose, and he was like, "You can do it, bro." And yeah, thank you for kind of coaching me through it all.
I'd
Oh,
like
heck.
to second that. Thanks, Shivy. I know I said I hate you in my speech, but I mean, look at you. You're at top of the kills per phase. Still.
Yeah, you're insane, man. Like,
Well, you guys, I mean, anything I ever did is because I had to, because you guys are right there making me. So, when I get in a fight with you guys, who knows who's going to win that fight? I promise you, I get my butthole's clenched the whole time when we're going at it. It's not easy. It always presses me to my extremes, and it's such a pleasure, and I'm so happy to see you guys, excel in the dogfighter role, because it's really the smallest class of people that play it. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of people that go into that just pure dogfighting. A lot of
Yeah.
multi-role guys, a lot of guys that are great, multi-role or they're great bombers, and they do their thing. But what we do is totally different. It's just a different way of doing it, and it's such a pleasure to see how good you guys have gotten. It's always a challenge, and in the next one you guys might be on top. So it's just it's great to be part of such an elite group because it keeps you sharp. So thank you very much, guys, and thank you for joining the crew.
Yeah. Don't let all
Hell
this
yeah.
praise get to your head.
Shivy, I think-
but I do also want to thank you for introducing me to Chaos, first of all, and secondly, for always making me get better at dogfighting and in playing in general, because every time I think I get good at dogfighting, I get in a game against you, I realize I suck, and then I'm like, okay, I gotta get
Yeah, you know what? We should probably be giving Agent here some more shoutouts. He couldn't even show up for Thursday, but I mean, he showed up for Saturday, and he's a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, Agent
yeah,
is
he's
he's
Oh, I have
unbelievable.
no doubt he'd be one of the names who'd be shown tonight if,
Oh,
if he had the ability.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, if he had the ability to play, and I know the time schedule and stuff with you going back overseas prevented that. But yeah, no, everybody, you were a hot topic, Agent. We were just like, oh my Judas Priest, this motherfucker is good. He's the
too.
real deal. So yeah, for sure. So you know what? Actually, for everybody here that showed up, I'd like to go down the line for everybody we haven't talked about real quick, and just give a quick shout out to everybody here.
Yeah.
I'll start with, and I did already mention him, but I'm going to mention him again because he deserves this. But SirGasso, let's all give SirGasso the hugest congratulations. Dude is a
Thank you,
Dude
guys.
is a workaholic, man. Like he puts together so much stuff, and just such an amazing artist, so much talent, and has just contributed so much to all of this. So another huge shout out to SirGasso for sure.
Can I thank
Why
one
is
more
art?
person, please?
Oh yes, go ahead.
I'd like to thank Jyn for organizing all the Europe events. Thank you. That was really fun getting to play with all of you.
You're welcome. It was very fun.
yeah, that was super fun.
Oh yeah. All right, so going down the list, another shout out to Player, not only for the trophies that you've by the way, he came out of the blue, everyone, and just said, hey, I want to do this, and I was just like, okay, it's all you, man, my cup runneth over, and he just totally took it and made these awesome trophies, and that's just super cool, man, for somebody to step up to the plate like that. So another shout out to Player for that. That's super awesome, super gracious.
Thank you.
It takes a lot of time and energy. And then on outside of that, going back into the Starfighters thing, Player, I remember we talked a lot about him every week. Man, if you just need somebody really dependable, that's just a very good dog fighter, can do everything, and just a difference maker out there, Player, your name came up a lot. So thank you for showing up to the events and all that stuff, and it was a pleasure to have you on my team when I was able to get you.
Yeah, it was a blast
sure.
playing with all of you.
Yeah. Same to you, brother. Moving down the line, Buffalo, man, BuffaloMando, same story, dude. Like,
Yep.
we just love you to death too. We're just like, dude, Buffalo is such a nice guy. He's such a good dude. And I remember like some of the nights where we'd be like, everybody would kind of get on before the event night started. And I remember one night in particular, not too long ago, and MJ, we had our draft strategy all worked out already, and I was watching you fly just in the casual kind of warm up matches, and you were just slaughtering it. And I was like, oh my God, we have to get Buffalo tonight. He is on the money tonight. Like, this motherfucker is killing it. We've got to get Buffalo tonight. And so anyway, just huge shout out, dude. You're an amazing pilot.
Appreciate it.
And just a really good dude. So thank you so much. Love to have you around here.
Definitely an amazing dude, and for all of you, the whole time that I've known you, you've been putting up with me greeting you by asking you how many women you've skinned this week, and I just want to say thanks for taking it in stride, man. That's awesome. Jyn gets it. Thank you, Jyn.
No, yeah, I appreciate it, y'all. I try to be easygoing and just, participate and do my thing and help y'all out. So happy to be here.
Yeah, man. There was a in the draft strategy. There's a weird I don't know another term to use other than foursome. There's a foursome of names.
Yep, sure
There was you, Tell, Drums, and Arcanic that were all very similarly priced. And
you were all within 100 of each other every week.
And stats wise, even it was always like one person would be up a tiny bit in this category, whereas the other one would be up a tiny bit in that category, and it was like this weird dichotomy of stats where it was like, you really can't lose if we just at least get 2 of these 4 names, then we're even. If we can get 3 of those 4 names, then we're killing it. But you were in that foursome that we talked a lot about.
I saw it. Yeah,
every week.
Has been like my personal I gotta beat him, but I never do. He's always just one step ahead. So, been fun though.
Yeah, well, amazing job, dude. You're right there. Week in and week out. And who knows? I mean, these things are crazy. Like if the tournament had continued to go on, I mean, these stats were so close. It was such a close race with so many of you guys that. It's just really impressive to see. So, but yeah, just wanted to give you that shout out. Let's see, moving down, Dangy Dang, man, Dangy Dang.
Oh yeah.
I don't know anybody more loyal or dedicated.
No.
Dangy Dang was here before I ever got. Well, I say here, when I was before this over at Black Squadron. Dangar was there, and I was the new guy. I didn't know anybody, and so. Some of these people like Dangar and Purple and Chivy were kind of like they were like the legends to me, you know what I mean? And Dangar was somebody that was always there before I got there, and I've just been so amazed that he's just continued to show up every I think every tournament event. I think he's been part of every single one, at least every one that I've ever done. And he's become something of a good luck charm. If I don't get him, I get really salty. If I don't get him on my team, I like having my Dangy.
He's giving up elite players and be like, I gotta have my Dangar. I don't care what you say.
Well, and the other thing, I'll give a huge shout out to Dangar is like he's as humble as they come, and he always puts the team first. He knows what's going on. He knows where to go and what to do. And it's just makes a much bigger impact than the stats would lead you to believe. So Dangar has always been something of a secret sauce, man, a secret weapon, and that's the other piece of why I always wanted him, because I'm always like, Dangar is he does a lot, man. He makes a difference out there. So
for sure.
Thank you, Dangar.
Woof. If you don't leave your objective guarded, I will chew it.
There you go.
That's a good one,
Dangar. That's awesome.
So let's see. We the next several people we've already covered through the awards and that, and we talked about Agent. So let's get to Galek. Is one that MJ actually turned me on to Oh, how do I say this without sounding like I'm gay for you? He turned me on to you. Turned me on to you. How do I don't know how to say that. He brought you to my attention.
Yeah, that's how they say it. That's how they say
Thank you.
it.
And he was like, man, we got to start watching Galek, man. We got to start watching, and I did. I was like, oh my god, you're right, dude. It's like, holy shit. I think there was a little while there where I was out of the loop, and there was a bunch of people that had joined Chaos Squadron, and so I was a little out of the loop on some of the. There's kind of a whole grouping of newer people that I didn't know super well yet. But I quickly noticed, I was like, okay, this dude's the real deal. This dude's bringing the beef to these event nights, and you definitely became a hot topic in draft strategy, and yeah, so just congratulations for just impressing the shit out of us week after week, and thank you so much for showing up. And becoming part of the Chaos family, because you're a very welcome addition to that, and we're so glad you joined.
About Galek,
sure.
If I may.
Yeah.
I've never seen such rapid growth of talent. Because when I first met Galek, it was right before a tournament night, and no offense, but you were pretty bad. And just 2 weeks later, I saw you. I went on vacation. And 2 weeks later, I saw you on someone's stream in a tournament night, and you were killing it. You were absolutely amazing in just 2, and that I think was really, really crazy.
I have to thank all of you guys, because without you all, I wouldn't progress that much. I would want to thank you, Agent, for recruiting me, because this group is awesome, and I was never been a part of something like that, and it's really, really wholesome and great. Also, I would like to thank Jyn and SirGasso, because I've played a lot with those two and learned a lot from them. Also, I learned a lot from Chivi, that for sure. He watching me playing, and I from watching him playing. And I would like to thank you, Wolf, for organizing all of this. It's a really awesome thing. Thanks, guys.
Well, here. Thank
Yes.
you, man.
Galek,
Very well
phenomenal.
said. Very well said. We love you, brother. Thank you. Speaking of Jyn, he mentioned Jyn earlier. Let's talk about Jyn for a second. Man, Jyn, you got to stop being so hard on yourself, brother, because you're fucking awesome. And you've added so much to this community, dude. You've brought in so many people. You know everything that's going on, and I love that you in this campaign decided to be a dog fighter, because that's not an easy path to go down. And
No wait. Daily reminder, he does it in first person.
Oh yeah, that
He's
too.
the only first-person
That too.
pilot we have.
What the hell?
Yeah, so Jyn, man, we just love you so much, brother. And yeah, you got some chops, dude. Man, you had a blowout week, one of those weeks too, man, where you just slaughtered, and like your price like was double what it normally is. It was like, oh my god, look at Jyn just killed it this week. So yeah, you've got the chops, brother. You've got it, man, and we love you, and thank you so much for everything that you've done on and off the battlefield, and for organizing those weekend events and all that, and just everything else, man. Just genuinely being a great guy, and a great, I would even say a face of Chaos. Like you're one of the people that is helping to represent who we are, and yeah, I couldn't thank you more than. I don't have words to thank you the way that I want to thank you. Awesome stuff.
I'll take the subscription to your secret channel.
Well, you're gonna have to do a little bit more around this community.
Come on, Jyn.
And I'd like to congratulate Jyn on always getting 1,000 more than everybody else.
Yeah, that is my specialty.
No,
man, I'm so glad that I found this community. You guys found me, or however you want to say it, because yeah, this has been like the greatest thing ever for me. So I'm glad to be here, and I am getting better. 'Cause I watched all you guys. Like I
I
said,
have no idea how
I
good you
miss
are.
feeling like I don't know how to play this damn game on Thursday nights because up against all you guys, I usually suck.
No.
You really don't, man. You really
next
don't.
time though, you guys are gonna be a little surprised.
Oh, I'm
Can't
prepared
wait to
for
see it,
that.
man.
I believe it. I believe it. I believe
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Jyn. We love you, brother.
Love you guys too.
Without
All
a
right.
doubt.
Let's talk about Sabretempo for a moment.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy. Oh, boy.
Man.
Legendary
Man.
timekeeper.
Sabretempo, man. Yeah, I mean, you were. I'll tell you, like in backroom chatter, I've told MJ and others that have been privy to my strategizing. I hate having you on the opposite side because you're a pain in the ass, dude. Like
The
and
best
that's
chaser.
I say that in the most loving way possible. Like you're a great harassment dogfighter, dude. You don't let up, man. You were like a fucking bloodhound.
The end result is I get waxed.
Yeah, it you know you're so that's the thing I've noticed too, and it's hurt your stats, but the effect that you're having on the battlefield is definitely there.
Yes.
Because it's really tough to fight against, and having somebody like you on our team, that was always something that I always like. It gave me just that extra little bit of peace of mind when I had you on my team. Is like, he's not doing that to me tonight. He's going to be doing that to somebody else. And so yeah, congratulations, man. Love you to death. Love all the wisdom that you've brought around here too. You're a great conversationalist. You've got a really good viewpoint on a lot of things, man. I really
running out of shit to say.
I just dig your shit, right? That's what I'm trying to say here. Everything you got going on, I dig it, man. So thank you very much.
Yeah, and I'm sorry I've kind of been MIA a bit lately, just sort of reprioritizing. I spend my times in the evenings and shit, but I do miss hanging out, and I'll be in more often, and I'll definitely be on more often as the next event starts to approach. I realize this was already a hell of a big lift for you, and I know I speak for everybody in here that we like sincerely appreciate all of the extra effort that it takes on your end. And I mean, the thing that's great about the community is that a lot of other people have also stepped into that contributing role, where they're taking it upon themselves to put in the time and make people comfortable and, you know, welcomed and improving. And yeah, like you said, I mean, I don't know how exactly dead the game is, but for this is a weird thing, and it's special.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and you know, with what I said too, just to put that in context, it's been quote unquote dead for years. So it's no more dead today than it was a year ago or 2 years ago. It's just, you know, it's alive in its own way. We're in this weird state of necrosis. I don't know the word I'm looking for. But yeah, no, awesome stuff, dude. Thank you so much for everything you bring to the table around here. Yeah, cheers. All right, next up. Is that Pelena? Because you change your name like every 5 years.
I know, yeah, it's me.
Pelena. Dude, does anybody know anybody more positive than Pelena? Like, I just, that's the biggest takeaway. Like, seeing all the stuff that you do for the Latino community that you're, I don't know if you're running it or just helping them or whatever, but ever since I met you, like because you were with some other guys for a while and you were leading them, and then you know, all the times you'd pop in the channel, like there'd be a handful of us playing or something, and you'd be like, "Hey, do you guys mind? Can we? You know, I've got some guys that I'm training, I'm working with. Can we fly against them? You know, and even if you know that we're like, okay, well, there's a lot of us here, and you're like, yeah, that's okay, bring it. You know, it was just like you have such a good attitude with it and such a good understanding of, I should say, perspective of like what it takes to get better, and being able to share that knowledge with people outside of this community and the efforts that you've done with them. That's already, I mean, that speaks a lot about your character, and then just having the privilege of you being involved and a part of Chaos Squadron here too is just huge. Like, you're an amazing pilot, of course. Like, you're always one of the first ones. Like, you're in the first couple rounds of the draft every week. So you've got the chops, you've got the personality, the positivity, all the things. So yeah, just all the love, man. Congrats, and thank you so much for being part of this.
Also, with
this
the
Chaos Squadron family.
development of all the NC4U and TNR guys getting
Yeah.
into Starfighter Assault, and they've grown fast.
Yeah, they have. They're scary. We need a team to take them on. It's a little side thing there, but yeah.
I'm trying to bring them. I'm trying to bring them for the next tournaments. I already explained everything. I already translated in both servers because I'm not running the servers, but I'm helping the community over there because nobody else does any kind of events or rides or anything. So
You're El Chingon.
Yeah, that's just the power of this community. That's crazy.
and I'm trying to bring them more constantly, and they are happy about it, and they are excited. And last time they had a blast, so hopefully next one and next nights of Chaos Shuffle, we are gonna have some more guys and interesting pilots here.
Excellent.
Thank you very much, Wolf, and thank you for everybody for always being nice to the whole community. That's actually what I like and what I love about Chaos.
Oh yeah.
May I interject
Thank you,
something?
Pelena. Glad to have you with us, man, for sure.
May I
All
interject
right.
something?
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
Well, he brought up the Chaos Shuffle. After we get done here officially, I'll put up the next event for next week, starting Thursday, every Thursday until the next campaign, depending on like priorities and holidays. Me and Tel will be running the Chaos Shuffle for any competitive fun. For a casual night, if anybody wants to come out, just keep an eye out for the events that I will create.
Nice. Thank you, Drums. And thank you, Tel and Drums. Thank you guys for picking up the mantle there. And we'll talk more about all that stuff at another time. But before we move on to anything else, we've got another name to talk about here,
Lily.
and that's Lily.
LilyGim.
Lily is awesome, and everyone knows that. Like, you were definitely
Hacker.
like, we love to see how frustrated Jyn gets at how good you are, because. But it's all part of this. It's all in the bloodline, right? Like, so he gets the credit of like having the same, passing that talent down to you through his bloodline. So, but no, you've been an amazing addition to the group. I've always really, really appreciated how just warm and positive you've been. I know there's quite a few times where I snagged you for my team, and then our team was just kind of getting our shit pushed in. But you just held it together, and you kept fighting the good fight. And every time you've played, you've been very impressive. I think you could have done well in any of the categories, any of the wing roles, and you certainly did very good in the Nightbeast category. But you're an amazing pilot and an amazing person, and thank you for joining up with us.
Yep.
You put up with a lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
No, it's good to have you with us, Lily. A
Yeah,
lot of fun.
especially with Jyn hiding in the blanket over there.
Right? No,
I don't know if I. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Shout out to my dad, because I just wanted to say, without him, I wouldn't have known about any of you guys. So it's good to be here, and it's been fun playing with everyone, especially with my dad, SirGasso, and I. It's been a fun time. I'm learning a lot, and thank you, Wolf, for everything that you do.
Thank you. Here.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
I wouldn't have
cheers.
joined though if she didn't tell me that I should. 'Cause I was like, those Chaos guys, they keep telling me I should join them, that they do tournaments and stuff, but I don't know. She's like, you should do it. You should do it, Dad. You'll probably have
Some kind
fun.
of pervy Discord server, I heard.
Wolf sack? Oh, this is gross.
About wolf cream.
Yeah, I'm just glad like everyone like understands my brutish sense of humor and stuff, and it doesn't offend anybody. But yeah, anyway, so look, thank you guys so much for attending the award ceremony. I think we should get to flying and killing some stuff. We will talk about future stuff when the time is right. But for now, thank you, Tel, and thank you, Drums, for keeping it going.
Yes.
And anybody else that I mean, honestly, this place is. If you message me and you're like, hey, I got this idea, I want to do this thing. like there's a very, very high chance I'm gonna just hand you the keys and be like, awesome, do it, run with it. Like, what can I do to help? Like, you need channels, you need roles. Like, what do you need? You know, it's like this place really is the perfect. You know, it's just it's an art studio of sorts with just clay everywhere. For just grab some clay and mold something. You know what I mean? Like make what you want of it. Take initiative, do stuff. So for those of you guys already doing that, awesome. And anybody else that has an inclination to do something or run something, I mean, there's 7 nights a week. You know, and then we have a very large European and South American and there's. I don't know, other than Strandix, I don't know who else we have in Canada, but we've got a really diverse group of people from a lot of different places. And so therein lies a lot of opportunities for different events at different time zones and stuff too. So honestly, like open invitation to any of you guys. Like if you guys want to get something going, just do it. Let me know and I'll do everything I can to help you. So yeah, so thank you guys for all the support. We'll probably look at doing the next campaign thing. It'll definitely be next year sometime. We've got the holidays coming up and just, you know, it just kind of gets crazy this time of year. So I'm kind of penciling in the spring is kind of my mental target of where I think I'll be ready to jump back in and maybe put on another big thing. No promises, nothing written in stone, just kind of, that's my mental target is like spring. But I think there's a lot of fun to be had in the interim. And I hope everybody has a wonderful holiday in the meantime. So,
yeah. So I just want to say, just for reference, you know, sometimes middle of February is like an early spring. So I'm just saying.
Well, someone's itching for some more.
Always.
Shit. I want to
yes,
get me
please.
one of them kick-ass trophies.
This is actually gonna be my last like big campaign with everybody. Unfortunately, I'm becoming a big boy, and I got a big boy job.
Moving to Japan, I think, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome, dude. Congratulations, man.
Nice.
How many?
What?
How many years you been with this now, Yoku?
Oh, I think since like 2018.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. I was gonna say four-ish, four and a half, something like that.
Yeah. Long time.
Yeah, it was like the 3rd Black Squadron season or something like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Really long time.
I'll still be around like on the weekends, on weekend nights.
Okay.
Cool.
Everybody is around then.
Yeah. Well, if anytime you want, we've got stuff going on the weekends too, Yoku. So if you can make it on those weekend events,
yeah, it's just nothing beats the Thursday nights.
No. Well, just think of it this way: we're not going to have another one till, like Wolf was saying, maybe spring. So, for those the real big Thursday night ones. So, or unless somebody takes the reins and puts one on, you know what I'm saying? So that's.
What if Yoku discovers this whole like Japanese community of ace pilots over there?
Oh, yeah, you're an ambassador.
I know at least one.
Come challenge the evil Khaos Squadron.
You get to wake up at 5 a.m. with wild peasants.
There's this guy, I don't know Sam. He's Japanese. I play with him a lot.
Yeah.
Sen is Japanese. Yeah, he's actually
Yep.
very good.
Yeah.
Well, Yoku, it's been an honor and a pleasure to have been able to play with you in all these Black Squadron and Chaos Squadron Starfighter events, man. You're a living legend. Everybody knows who you are, man. You make a huge impact everywhere you go. So I'm sure that will carry over into your real professional life. We wish you the best of luck and hope to see you as often as possible.
Absolutely.
Congrats, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How soon? So, with respect to that, actually, are you moving imminently, or do you still have a U.S. address to send the trophy and certificate stuff to?
Actually, I was gonna message you guys after that. It's gonna be about a month from today.
Okay. Well, I'll get the certificates out in the next few days, so I'm not worried about that. But yeah, with the trophy.
Yeah, I should be getting everything done in the next probably 2 weeks and then shipping out, so it should be good.
All right.
And I'll try and prioritize people who have things going on like that. So.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thank you all so much. You guys ready to fly? Fuck some shit up for a little bit?
Ready for some
Casual?
flight.
Sure. Casual. All right.
And
Cool.
thank you again, Gasso, for all your artwork.
Yeah.
Artwork.
It's okay, man.
Honestly, dude.
Unbelievable.
Hey, anybody that recorded
God's
this, post a thing if you can, so that
Yeah,
you
I
can-
streamed it to my Twitch, and I also recorded it.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'd love to get that file or a link or something where I could always go back and watch it.
I've recorded it locally too.
Awesome. Thank you. All right, guys. Well, yeah, let's do this.